Well, there are different services about meditation and stuff online, right? You know, they say, well, this will improve your cognitive or help you lose weight or whatever. But I think the most interesting of all of these, something that's really only advertised in Spanish, at least of these that are running in the United States. I'm not quite, they're not quite scams, mind, but they do run kind of close. And what I'm talking about? Talking about extraocular vision. Basically, the claim is that kids from about 6 to 12 years old, um, basically they claim that they can teach them to see without using their eyes. They can see with their eyes closed or with multiple layers of blindfolds on. 3 layers of blindfolds, alright? So with 3 layers of blindfold, they'll still be able to see as well as, if not better than, with their eyes covered. Now, how does this claim work? Well, you can look up videos, Vision Extraocular. Maybe some of them have English subtitles, but not all of them do. Vision Extraocular. It's spelled like VISIO with a mark over it and space extraocular, right? It's spelled like extraocular. So, anyways, what is extraocular vision? How does it work? Well, basically, you have the child put on 3 layers of blindfolds, and you have them do these these stretches with their face, right? Have them stretch have them move around their facial muscles to warm up for the meditation. And basically, what this does is it creates a slight gap in the edges of these blindfolds. Really, the 3 blindfolds doesn't really mean anything. There's a gap at like the bottom or something of of one of them. You can still see through it. And anyways, one of them is like bring the marker to your light that you can see with the blindfold on. Bring it up to your light, and then you can identify the color that it is. And that light that they see is basically the gap in the blindfold. And also, a lot of times, they will tilt their head up and kind of look out the bottom of the mask. That's how it does. And even one of the observations that they made is that it seems more focused, it seems more clear, and that is because with a small slit, it actually focuses light if you have a small enough slit. And and so, like, if somebody that wears glasses and then they do extraocular vision, they won't need the glasses. They'll still see clearly because that little tiny slit focuses the light enough for them to be able to actually see. All right. What next? Oh yes. So all this is great, some cheap little magic trick. But what is the benefit of doing this? Well, the proponents of this, make this claim, and that is that it'll benefit them by improving their performance in school. Basically, being able to do this will boost their self-esteem and make them kind of more motivated to be able to do other things, because now, are less likely to give up, basically. It'll make them more able to do stuff and less likely to give up, improve their performance in school, all of them kind of claims, but really, that's the only good that can come from this is basically, and that might that is even a little bit dubious. That basically you trick the kids into believing that they're strong and powerful and can do stuff. What? I don't know. Probably they're talking to their dogs or something. They're strong and powerful and can makes them believe that they're strong. Yeah, it's definitely their dogs. It makes them believe that they're strong and powerful and can do stuff, which sort of raises their self-esteem so they can actually be able to do stuff elsewise. And that's really the benefit of it. But probably you could raise people's self-esteem in a less fraudulent manner. It would be healthier to do it that way. But yeah, that's about the end of this video, if I do end up uploading it. Goodbye, or should I really say, adios, adios amigos, hasta la próxima.